Billions of dollars are being bet on prediction markets like Kalshi and Polymarket right now.
Prediction market Kalshi has closed a Series C funding round that brings the company's valuation to $2 billion.
With billions on the line, these markets get remarkably accurate, often outperforming polls and expert forecasts. And that got me thinking. LLMs today are trained on virtually all human output. And because of that, we can think of AI's output as the average of the collective human thinking. So theoretically, AI should be really good at simulating how people will lean on any given prediction market question. So to find out, I went into the past research of this topic and designed my own experiment with 100 real Polymarket questions. And then I used Claude Code to design a simulation that would battle test two state-of-the-art AI models. First is Claude Haiku 4.5, that is a fast and cheap model. And second is Claude Opus 4.5, which is a more robust thinking model. And I wanted to test two things. Could AI models be the next frontier of how we predict the future? As in, could they yield better results than the prediction markets themselves? And second is the battle test. Could the slower thinking model outperform the faster model at predicting outcomes? Now, if you're anything like me, you're probably wondering, what are prediction markets and why do they matter? At a course level, you can think of prediction market as a stock market, but you're betting on real-world events. So instead of you going and buying shares at a company like Apple, you buy shares for a specific outcome, like who will win the NBA Finals, or will Bitcoin hit 100K before February? So the difference here is, unlike sports gambling, where you're effectively competing against the house, here you are trading peer-to-peer against other people. You simply buy the shares of the results that you think will happen, and if you're right, each share will pay out $1, and if you're wrong, your shares are worth nothing. So to keep it simple, if we take a case like, will Bitcoin hit 100K by February, the answer is a binary yes or no. So if the shares are trading at 70 cents, that means there is a 70% likelihood of that event actually happening. So where does AI fit into all of this? A recent study on Forecast Bench compared the best human predictors, also known as super forecasters, against AI. They found that the top 2% human predictors scored about 68% of the way to perfect accuracy. And on the other hand, the best LLMs could only hit 60%. Since the publication of this paper, there have been a number of state-of-the-art large language models that have been released. My goal was to see if I could use Claude Code to design an experiment that would help me test how the latest state-of-the-art models perform at predicting the future. Since the research paper only goes up to Claude Opus 3, I wanted to see if I could design a simulation using Claude Code that would help me test the latest state-of-the-art models. And the best part is, I could just design this whole simulation locally in my laptop.